Good morning everybody, I hope you are well and having a lovely Friday. Today we are going to read Norman the Slug with the Silly Shell by Sue Hendra. And as you can see from this front cover illustration, Norman's shell is very, very silly. So let's find out how he gets this shell and what is going to happen to him. First of all, actually, I'm going to read you the blurb on the back cover. Meet Norman. Norman is a slug who longs to be a snail. If only he had a shell. But will Norman really be satisfied with a shell of his very own? Or will his dreams just get bigger and bigger? Who knows? Let's find out. Norman the Slug with the silly shell. It's not a silly slug. Oh, maybe he will be. Norman the Slug thought snails were great. Whoa, said Norman. Look at them. They're amazing. They're quite cool. They're pyramid. But unfortunately, the snails didn't think Norman was great. Whee! Crash! Norman, you silly slug, they cried. You've spoilt our fun. This only works if you've got a shell. Norman felt left out. Sadly, he skulked off into the moonlight. Oh, if only I had a shell of my own, he sighed, looking at his reflection. And that's when he had an idea. Maybe I could have a shell after all, he thought. But finding a shell was not as easy as it seemed. One was too bouncy, one was too noisy, and one was already taken. Norman needed time to think. Oh, he's going to look about. What's he going to find? What could he use? Ta-da! A shell! Oh, it was perfect! Norman had never been happier. He could join the snails at last! Oh, Norman loved being a snail. And the snails loved Norman's silly shell. The fun didn't last for long. Suddenly, there was a loud flapping of wings. Look out! Bird! Cried the snails in panic. Quick! Slither for your lives or we'll end up as supper! Goodness, look how shocked they all look. They're terrified. What could that bird be after? What do you think the bird's after? Let's find out. But the bird was more interested in Norman's silly shell. It looked delicious. Norman was being carried up, up and away, higher and higher in the sky. Oh, what could he do? What do you think he could do? Oh, what could he do that'll help him? Oh, you'll have to think. What would make it better for him? How could he save himself? Well, Norman did the only thing a slug could do. He made slime! And lots of it. With a slither and a slother, a slip and a slide, Norman was freed. But he was falling faster and faster and faster until... Blonk. Norman, are you okay? Asked the snails. Whoa, said Norman. That was great. I love flying. If only I had wings. Ta-da! What's he made himself some wings out of? That Norman's quite silly. And that's the end of Norman the Slug with the Silly Shell by Sue Hendra. I hope you enjoyed that story. I think it's so funny and so silly with Norman doing all those things with the donut and the pants. Oh boy. I hope you have enjoyed today's story, and I look forward to reading you another one very soon.